Hi guys, Rebecca Creates here. I am so excited to do this video. So, Vagabond Crafter here on YouTube announced that she was going to be doing this Halloween swap, and she announced it like a month ago. She put the prompts on Instagram and everything, like listing everything we would have to make, and still, because I was hosting a collab, I kind of got caught up in crafting and I was falling behind on crafting for this swap, but I knew that I wanted to join. Okay, so it's going to be open until next Monday. So you guys, if you're interested in joining and you didn't hear about this swap, you actually have until next Monday, the 17th. I think it's Monday, to get it in the mail, right? To join the swap, you had to send 3 sets, and then you would receive 3 sets back, and they should kind of be matching, so that everybody gets similar. And basically you had to send in a bunch of specific things. So she said, hold on, I wrote it down. She said, send in a shaker embellishment, a sequins mix, a trick or treat, sweet or sour, like a little snack, 12 knickknacks that could be like buttons, cabochons, but it had to be Halloween themed, right? 2 ribbon samples, but it had to be Halloween ribbon, 18 inches each. 2 bows, an ATC, like with all of your information on the back so that the recipient knows who they got their swap from, and then 10 die cuts. It could be like all 10 the same, or it could be like 5 and 5. So let me show you what I came up with. The first thing that I wanted to do was some like fun packaging, and I think that's what took me so long, because I had the idea from a video I saw here on YouTube, but then I just kind of struggled with actually cutting all the paper and getting it all done, but I'll show you. So it basically looks like this little book. So it looks like a little book, you guys. Hopefully you can see that, right? And it has a little magnet closure on it. I put the little cat. So the paper line that I'm using, let me pull it out, is Halloween Party from last year from DCWV. It has all these like peachy orangey colors, and I really love it. It also had those like pumpkins that matched these stickers that we all hauled from Dollar Tree. So okay, so it opens like this with a magnet closure, and then inside are these boxes. So these boxes are, let me show you. They're these gift boxes from Dollar Tree, and they're this pack of 3 gift boxes that are white, and they come in the set. They're in the party section. So I got 4 of these, and then I decorated each of the little boxes. Ooh, this one's upside down. I decorated each of them so that there's patterned paper on the outsides of the box and on the tops of the box. This book itself, I just made out of a few layers of cardstock, and scored it and then reinforced it with a few layers of cardstock so it would be thick. I put in the little magnet, and I matted the base of the book before I hot glued down the boxes, right? So I hot glued down the boxes, decorated, had the tops all decorated, and then all of my little swap goodies are inside those boxes. So I just think it's a cute way to contain everything. Hopefully it mails well, nothing will fall out. So I decorated the front with these cute little skeletons that I got from Dollar Tree as well. It was a set of 12 on like a little banner. So I took them apart and I hot glued them down, and I just basically made them all like huggy and cute. And I made one a little girl with one of my cute little pinch bows. This was a die in my stash of slime, and I used that cardstock that Tony, who's Craft Purge here on YouTube, she showed us that, and everybody hold it. These are the Dollar Tree little glitter bones on the side. What else? This is some of that garland that we hauled this year from Dollar Tree. Somebody gave me the tip of hairspraying it so the glitter wouldn't fall off. So I did that, and then I just kind of cut it up and layered it down here. And there's a little cut apart from the pad and the paper from the pad. I had to pick this pattern paper with the little bats because that was the only sheet that I had 2 full sheets of in the in the stack. And then on the back I have like these holographic skeletons, and so there's like 2 different sets because of the skeletons being different. And I think, yeah, on the back of this one I just used a different holographic paper, but they all have the magnet closure and basically all kinds of the same. I have that pumpkin one and this inside matted versus this cat paper and then the ghosties. So let me show you what's inside. So in the long box are some of the items that she told us to put in. So the shaker embellishment I made was this cute like candy apple that I got from Globland. So I made it into like a Halloween version, and I took more of that slime die cut that I have on the front, and I just kind of die cut it with this apple shape to make it like the slime dripping on the apple. Put a little sequin and I made it into a little shaker. Hopefully you can see that. Then my ribbon sample, I just cut this little cute little cardstock die cut shape that looks like a ribbon spool. And I put 2 little samples of ribbon there, and I used little garment tags and I put little dangles on them. Just so the recipient can take those off and reuse it. And I tied a cute little bow with this twine, this Halloween twine. My bows, I included 2 of my little pinch bows like I used on my skeleton in the front, but I also included resin bows because that was originally going to be the bows I was sending, was resin bows. I put that in, I just threw those in the knickknack bag, so I'll show you. Then for my die cuts, I made a set of these little gummy bear, I don't know if they're gummy bears. They're like little teddy bear skeletons. So you have the shadow piece and then the skeleton piece. And I just cut it out of holographic and iridescent and glitter paper. Then I cut a few of those slime like I used so that you could use it on a project. Some of these cute spider webs in holographic, and one of these die cuts that say ghoul. So if I have time before I send this out in the morning, because today's Columbus Day, so the post office is closed, I may die cut a few more things and throw them in there, but that's that one. Then in this box, I have my little ATC. Everything's tight. So here's my little ATC with my resin bow, and I just kind of fussy cut and popped up some pieces. I used some of those Dollar Tree stickers and some sequin trim. This is one of my handmade enamel dots, and my information is just on the back with some washi. Then this is my glitter mix. I had a really fun time making a glitter mix that I thought matched this paper pad, and it just has a lot of fun things like the polka dot sequins from Cartwright and some little bats and cat sequins. Just a fun little mix. And then I took this little Daiso spoon and I made a tiny little dangle on it. I drilled a hole in it. I put a jump ring and I made a little dangle, and I put some bling trim so that the recipient has a little scoopy thing to kind of grab some glitter mix. I put some shred at the bottom of the boxes too, just to cushion everything that was in there. So there's the little spoon, my little ATC. And the box closes up like that. And then on the last bigger box is the sweet treat and my knickknacks. So these are how the lids look if you're curious. On most of them, I didn't do the inside lid. I left it blank because I noticed that it's a little tighter when you decorate the whole rim. So once I figured that out, the rest of them, I kind of left them without paper on the inside so the covers will go on easily. So this is my sweet treat. I put in 2 little packs of these Halloween panda cookies, and you can find these at Daiso, or Target sells them as well. For my knickknacks, I made this little chip bag out of some Daiso waxed paper. I left the top of this one open so I could show you guys, but basically it's going to be a sealed up chip bag, and they'd have to break it to get the little knickknacks out. I fell in love with how that came out. So let me show you there's more than 12 knickknacks in here, but basically I'm sending some of my resin bows. This one has the little skellies in it. This one is like a candy corn, and a holographic black one. And let's see what else. There's like little dangles that I made, this cute little pumpkin bead that I made, this little ghosty that I made. It hangs like this. Ay, my little ghost. No, that's a little, hold on. Oh, this one's fighting. I think the little piece inside is not, okay. So it basically looks like that. I'm going to see what's wrong with this one. Ay, but it's a little ghosty bead. I've made these in the past out of upside down flower beads. And this, let's see. There's just a bunch of stuff. There's some of these Joann's glass beads. So this is a ghost. This one's a candy corn. There's some of these cute little iridescent spiders and skulls. What else? I threw in a Ouija board charm. I threw in a cauldron charm. A little witch hat. Some skeleton beads, some little buttons. So anyway, those are all the knickknacks. And like I said, I'm gonna seal this bag up. I put everything in the little chip bag. And then this one, I'm gonna make sure I put some double-sided tape and seal it up so that the recipient has to break it and get their little goodies out. So I just thought that would be really fun, just a little extra touch to it. And of course I decorated, I put some little bit of bling trim, some cut aparts, and I distressed everything, or I lined it in the metallic silver pen. And then it closes up like that, and hopefully it'll stay sealed up nicely. I'm gonna bubble wrap all of this and send it off to Nicole. So Nicole, yeah, I did make 4. They're all the same, so you can take one for you. All she asked for is 3 to be sent in, and you get 3 back. But of course, you want to make 1 for the host because she's the host, as a little thank you for hosting such a fun swap. And yeah, so let me know what you guys think. Go over and check out Vagabond Crafter's video. I will link it down below. And thanks for watching, guys. Bye.